For 3 summers, I've traveled to Guatemala to work with an organization called From Houses to Homes, which help families who live in dire poverty. This organization has a three-pronged approach to help those in extreme need. It builds a simple cinder block home with cement floors to replace the huts that they live in made of cornstalk walls, dirt floors, and scrap metal roof. It runs a school for the children in the community, and it runs a medical clinic where families can get modern health and dental care. Through the combination of these resources, the organization hopes to break the cycle of extreme poverty in the communities outside of Antigua. This year, I am raising money to help the newborn babies in the medical clinic. Guatemala is one of the poorest countries in the Western Hemisphere, and the village where I worked is one of the poorest communities in the country. Approximately 60% of the population in Guatemala lives below the poverty line, and 24% lives in extreme poverty. Half of Guatemala's children are malnourished, and only 3 in 10 children finish the 6th grade. The situation is even worse among rural indigenous populations of Mayan descent, where 80% are poor and where malnutrition stunts the growth of 66% of children. Chronic malnutrition and the poor health of children not only leads to higher infant mortality, but also stunted growth, poor cognitive development, poor school performance, and reduced adult productivity. As a result, Guatemala suffers irreversible losses of human capital, which affects current and future generations and undermines the country's economic growth. For these reasons, USAID has identified malnutrition as the root cause of poverty. In order to respond to these and other health problems, From Houses to Homes runs a free medical clinic. Since opening in April 2011, the clinic has treated over 18,000 patients. For the past 2 summers, I've worked at the clinic doing intake, such as measuring blood pressure, height, and weight, measuring the circumference of a child's head, and taking the patient to the doctor's office. This experience allows me to see firsthand how the quality of nutrition, education, and medical care affects our lives. I know that improving the diets of Guatemala's poor is a complex and long-term problem that depends on things like rising incomes, improved farming methods, and a better understanding of nutrition. However, in the short run, many lives can be improved through supplementation. The Copenhagen Consensus, a think tank that researches and publishes the smartest solutions to the world's biggest problems, continuously ranks micronutrition supplements as a top priority in improving child survival rates. At a low cost, micronutrition supplements provide a simple solution with high impact. I am raising money for micronutrition supplements for children ages 6 to 24 months. I chose this target group because malnutrition during the first 1,000 days of life leads to irreversible health and development problems. Providing better nutrition during this window saves lives and improves the country's economic outlook. I will use the funds I raised to purchase a micronutrition supplement called NutriButter. It costs approximately 12 cents per day and is specifically designed to meet the needs of infants and children in my targeted age range. For example, NutriButter provides vitamin A, giving children 2 doses of vitamin A per year between the ages of 6 months and 5 years reduces their chance of dying by up to 24% and reduces child blindness by up to 70%. It also provides iodine. Nothing contributes to a healthy brain development than a small dose of iodine. In addition, NutriButter includes iron. Iron deficiency in early childhood reduces intelligence and leads to development delays and disability. Currently, more than half of the indigenous population suffers from iron deficiency. NutriButter contains zinc. Zinc deficiency leads to a weakened immune system and higher rates of diarrhea, which is responsible for 14% of all deaths of children under age 5. And finally, NutriButter contains calcium, which plays a vital role in blood clotting, building bones, and keeping them healthy. By providing NutriButter to babies from 6 to 24 months, the outlook for their physical and intellectual growth improves dramatically. Please help me improve the lives of the people in this community. I appreciate your support. Thank you.